Welcome to your spelling dictionary. Let's return to our software and let's click on the icon that says Spelling Dictionary. Now, I want you to realize that in this particular area, this has nothing to do with your personal dictionary, your Steno dictionary. The purpose of this area is tied to your spell checker. ProCat Spell Checker is 380,000 medical, legal, and technical terms in the Webster Spell Check. What this is for is when you are in spell checking a document, and as we all know, when you're spell checking, it tends to stop on a lot of proper names. And it makes you, at that point, type the word in and add it to your spell checker. The unfortunate part about that is if you're in a real hurry and you accidentally spell the word incorrectly, in a lot of systems you are stuck with that misspelled word for the remainder of your time. So what ProCat has done to make access easier to words that you add is they've created what's called the Auxiliary Dictionary Maintenance window. What happens is when you're spell checking and you add a word to spell checker, the word comes here. That way, if you spell it wrong, you can come here, you can delete it, or you can correct it. If you need to correct the word, what you're going to do is you are going to click Update Word, highlight it on the list, and come up here, click and drag, and highlight it where it says enter a keyword. You'll notice then the word is now in blue down here in the window. You can then type the correct spelling, click update word, and the CATHY that I had is gone, but KATHY has been added in its place. The other thing you can do is you can click on it and say delete word, and it deletes it from the list. What I would like you to do right now, please, is enter your first name and click on Insert Word. And then I would like you to add your last name and insert the word. I'd also like you to type in a few of your attorneys that you see quite often. Maybe put your county in. And those types of things. The nice thing about this area is, and it's kind of 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, but you could actually come to this area ahead of time and add a lot of the proper names especially. And what I have done in the past is I've added all my attorneys' names, I have added all my counties that I work in. I used to at one time work between 3 different states, so I've added those states and the counties within those states that I worked in, so that when I start to spell check and I'm in a hurry and I really don't want to be messing around with having to add all the time, if I have them already in the auxiliary area, it will not stop on a misspelled word. So my suggestion to you would be, when you have a moment, and even if it's when you're sitting down watching television at night or whatever, come in here and just sit and type in a lot of your counties, your streets, whatever, and insert them into this area. Now, the other thing I would like to show you, I've showed you how to insert a word, how to update a word, and how to delete a word. You also have a way here of, let's say you spelt a word incorrectly and you need to find it. Well, obviously, as you're adding things to your spell checker, this list is going to get incredibly long. And you don't want to have to scroll for days to find it. So what you can do is, and I'm going to enter Z, and watch down at the bottom of my list. It's going to immediately highlight the first word that starts with a Z. But as I continue to type in the word, it's going to zero in on the word I'm looking for. The farther I get in the spelling, as soon as it can locate it, it's going to highlight it. So that is a very handy feature. The other thing you can do is you can select exact word. And when you do exact word, if I do Zanakar, if I can remember how I spelt this, you will see the minute I finish spelling the word, it finds it. So it is a very quick and easy way to find words once your list has thousands and thousands of entries in it. So the auxiliary dictionary maintenance area is to allow you to add words to your spell checker before you start spell checking a document, so that your spell checker, as you're going through your title page, isn't landing on your county name, your attorney's names, and your judges' names. This concludes the auxiliary dictionary maintenance area. One last note: anytime you come in here and you're adding words to this area, please don't forget to click Save List when you leave, because if you forget to do that when you come back, the words that you've added will no longer be there. I'll be back with the next segment on the macro editor. See you soon.